Come on out. Come on. What the? Where'd he go? Okay! Hello, it's Average Bro, and welcome back to Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition. We are Jane Shepard, a Paragon Vanguard Commander Shepard, and this is my first time playing through the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect, and we are getting near the end, guys. This is the final episode of non-essential missions, side quests, optional missions, whatever you want to call it. It's the last episode of that in my Mass Effect 1 series. So really exciting stuff. We're going to be doing 4 really quick Mako/side missions, and then we are going to go do the X57 Bring Down the Sky DLC mission, which is really cool. I can't wait to get to that, but again, we're going to be finishing off the remaining 4 quick side missions. So let's go ahead and jump right into the galaxy map. Going back to the Attican Beta cluster, which is where we were at Pharos with, but we are going to be going to the Hercules system instead.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module.
It's a pretty simple premise. If you've played this game, you might recognize this mission. It is the UNC Lost Module side mission, which not many people like. It involves having to chase a pyjak, or basically a space monkey, around the a planet. Well, not really chasing them. You gotta hunt one down that stole the Lost Module. But since we know where to go, it shouldn't be as long as it usually would if I didn't know where the monkey was. So, but we're gonna go ahead and land here. And this is also the planet, if you remember. If you remember the Asari consort, by helping her out on the Citadel, she gifted us with a little trinket. So I think this is the planet where we use that trinket finally to kind of get a cool little story, I guess is the only thing you could call it. A cool little story we can read through about how the Protheans were watching over humans a long time ago. I don't really know who to take. Let's just take Tali and Carrus, because why not? So it looks like we can upgrade. Let's see. Carrus. Master Sabotage. Master Assassination. Maybe Assault Training? Yeah, let's do Assault Training. Cool. Tali. She's looking really good. Master Carnage now. And off screen, we did have 2 points that I went ahead and put into our Shock Trooper. Remember, by doing the Rogue VI class, this was our specialization class we unlocked. It replaced our, I forget what it was called. It replaced our Vanguard, I think it was called. So basically, it increases our body protection and pistol and shotgun damage. So really good stuff. And we are almost about to get the barrier specialization next time we level up. So looking forward to that. But this is the trinket thing, the anomaly, and we are going to be going here to start the hunt for the monkey. So we'll go ahead and hit the other stuff first before heading over there. Alright, and here we are. Gonna whip out that trinket that the Asari consort gave us. I'll go ahead and read through this. You know, I've read it through it before, but, you know, it's a cool little thing. I wish it wasn't so limited by the time that this game came out. Like, if they had something like this in Mass Effect 3, they definitely would have at least animated some sort of cutscene, you know what I mean? But we just get a text, just get a little piece of text here. Okay, I was lying. I forgot just how long it was, so you guys can go ahead and pause the video, if you want to read through that. But it's a pretty cool story. Like, you're in the perspective of a caveman, essentially, and like a Prothean ship shows up and whatnot. So it just kind of just shows that the Protheans were watching over humans and examining us. And I think Javik in Mass Effect 3 touches on that He doesn't reference that specific moment, but he talks about how, you know, the Protheans were well aware of the human species long before we were aware of them, you know what I mean? So, got all that side stuff. Let's head over to the downed recon probe.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Oh, this will be fun.
Wonderful. Alright, so we pretty much know where to go, but after you do that, it unlocks a bunch of little spots here. I'm pretty sure... Let me see... Monkey colony... I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, let's go to this one first. We have to enter a mine, and it's in like the back room of one of the mining layout type areas that you guys are all too familiar with at this point in the game. And there are actually morality points to be had here, if I'm not mistaken, depending on how we complete this mission. If you just go guns and blazing and just, you know, shoot all the monkeys in sight to find the module, you'll obviously get a bunch of renegade points. But if you find the module without killing a single monkey, you get some juicy Paragon, which we love on this playthrough, so... Alright, we are here. Go ahead and park a little bit further down so I don't accidentally run any of them over. But you can like walk up to any of them and search. It doesn't do anything. There is a little side activity in Mass Effect 2 on Tachanka where you get to blow a bunch of those things up. Pretty satisfying, especially after a mission like this. Don't believe there's even any enemies to fight. I could be wrong, but I think you just go in and grab the console. Oh, don't want to miss this. Cool. Well, that's pretty good stuff. I'll take that. A Predator armor, that's pretty good. I'm wearing Predator armor, I think, and I've had this armor for a long time, and I haven't found any other good ones. It's a really good armor type. Just below Colossus for sure, which we will be getting this episode in the DLC, so just gotta find this stupid monkey.
He dropped the data module.
It's a
Thank
miracle the
you.
data module is still intact. Joker should be able to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Alright, if you noticed, we got that 6 Paragon, and I'm pretty sure that this has completed the mission now, so let's head back to the Normandy. Oh, hold on. Got a little bit of an ambush here. What's going on now? Geth. Let's use our new barrier. Oh my god! This, oh Jesus! Sit down. Carrus is just going in. Oh, and he paid the price.
All patched up.
There's a sniper here. I want to make sure I don't get destroyed by it. It's happened a couple times before in this playthrough. Oh, geez. No! Don't do it! Behind here. Jeez, like up close, it's donezo. Freaking love this shotgun. Alright, first mission done. Gonna head right over to the next one. We're gonna be doing the Missing Survey Team side mission. This one is pretty easy. We got it a long time ago. So it's another just standard Mako mission. Explore some stuff, go to the main objective area, and just clear out the area. So let's head over there. Alright, we got Rex and Tally with us on this one. Let's go ahead and start giving him Master Biotics. Alright. Let's see, is this where you want to go? No. That's where we want to go. So we'll check out all this other stuff and head over to the main area shortly. I haven't seen a Thresher Maw in a while, so I'm not sure if we'll have to face one on this one. Because typically they're more, the Thresher Maws are more common, I feel, on the earlier side missions you acquire. Like, this looks like a Thresher Maw arena if I've ever seen one, but I could be wrong. Yep. Yep. No tentacles. I'll take it. It's a bit of a smaller Thresher Maw arena, I feel, which is why there's no tentacles. Oh, I tried to jump it. I forgot I'm heavier. I think we're doing okay, though. Come on. Nope, I'm not gonna kill it yet. Oh, what? Oh my god, look at this crap. Oh, I didn't have my cannon ready for that one. Only one tentacle left. It's getting really close to us, though. Missed it. Coming up, you idiot. Alright, 88,000. And then like almost 2,000 XP. That's crazy. Nothing to examine here, I think. Alright, yeah, I have a feeling we'd see one, just because this is one of the earlier ones, like I mentioned, so we'll keep on wiping this stuff out. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Alright, mystery solved. Go ahead and head over to the main area now.
It's deserted.
Thanks for the observation, Rex. I'm pretty sure we need to go over to that area beyond this.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Yeah, that's where we need to go, and it's a bunch of husks, which is why they're all missing, like why this area is just completely empty and whatnot. Definitely gonna need our shotguns out. Specifically why I took Rex and Tally. Who wants some?
Some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Yep, it's definitely Reaper tech, if you can kind of look at it. This is kind of like what the Geth were worshipping on Pharos, if you remember. Yeah, it reminds me of the Arrival DLC in Mass Effect 2, where they, you know, they unearthed some... Or was that Leviathan? I don't know, it's all... Whoa, hold up. Did I just see that correctly? We got Turian Colossus armor. We got... I could have swore I saw more Colossus stuff. But dude, Turian Colossus armor is freaking huge. That is awesome. But yeah, so in the Arrival DLC and the Leviathan DLC, anytime like you get some sort of ancient technology or Reaper tech or something, it's gonna mess you up. Oh, Jesus. Love this, dude. This is so awesome. That accounts for all the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by a device similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Alright, so that's that mission completely done. We'll go ahead and sweep the area for any more loot, and we'll head back to the Normandy. Alright, next up we got the UNC Lost Freighter mission. This one's kind of creepy in my opinion. I think that's what they were going for, so let's go ahead and hop back into the galaxy map. Alright, this is another one of those missions aboard just a average ship, spaceship, so let's just get on here and see what this is all about. As with all of the missions like this, it's going to be pretty close quarters. So I'm going to go ahead and let's take Rex and Tally. Tally to open up any of the goodies we come across, and Rex to deal with combat stuff. Okay, no upgrades, that's fine. Got our shotgun squad going. This one's kind of creepy.
Most of the systems are shut down. It's just running on basic life support.
So, as I was saying before, Rex rudely interrupted me. We're gonna be exploring this ship and getting clues and stuff, and it turns out someone is still living on this ship and they're like watching us or something, and they actually come out and ambush us.
We're not alone.
See what I'm saying? Like,
That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
oh god. Yeah, this place is rigged up with explosives and stuff. We kind of learn about who it is that's here. I think it's this woman that's gone insane, and she's just... It's like a relative or cousin or maybe her husband. I don't quite remember. But she just wasn't able to let go. I think my teammates are triggering her traps. We'll learn the details soon enough, but it's still creepy either way, as you can tell. Alright, made it through the maze. I forget which is the best to start with. That's the guy. Yeah, let's go here first.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
If you recognize that voice, that's the voice talent of Great Alile once again. Seems like she did a lot of non-essential character lines here.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Okay, still not sure about Jacob's relation to Julia, but she's obviously was stricken with grief and refused to take any meds, and she kind of lost her head. So I'm pretty sure once we hear these last set of logs, she's gonna like pop out and try to kill us, but...
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Take cover!
Alright, dealt with Julia. Now, obviously, according to the logs and the doctor, you know, Jacob would want to be put to rest instead of kept on life support, you know?
That machine's keeping him alive.
I'm not seeing any brain activity on the readouts. He's dead. This body is just an empty shell.
I wonder why turn off the machine is at the bottom here. I mean, I'm gonna do that either way.
No point in leaving him there like a vegetable.
It's your decision, Shepard. But maybe we should wait until we know more about what's going on before...
Oh no, we definitely know what's going on now. I would like to turn off the machine. Yes. Turn off.
You did the right thing, Shepard.
Thank you, Tally. Yeah, that's weird. It was in the Renegade spot, but maybe it was because they put that there as a default just in case anyone jumps the gun and tries turning it off without even knowing what's going on, you know? So, anyway, we dealt with Julia and this little creepy story here, and sad story if you think about it, but either way, we got what we needed, and we're gonna just keep on plowing through these final set of side missions. Alright, next up we got the UNC Besieged Base mission, and this is the final side mission we're gonna do before tackling the X57 Bring Down the Sky DLC mission. If you remember, this one is the one that was given to us by Admiral Hackett once we reached a certain amount of Paragon. And there's also a mission just like this, except for if you reach a certain Renegade, but we won't be doing that mission. And on top of that, you know, we have a specific pre-service history and background, right? And there are missions that we've done that were acquired based on what background we pick. So obviously by that same logic, there's also missions we aren't able to do because we didn't pick a certain pre-service history or background, you know what I'm saying? So I'm obviously not going to be able to do any of those, but we are pretty much doing every mission possible that we can with the Commander Shepard that we have. So again, this is the final one based on the decisions we've made, and I'm excited to get rid of it. So here we go. So if you remember, this is one where there's a base that's been overrun by some people, I think crazy people. Basically, we don't want to kill anybody here, so, or we're gonna have to pick our shots as best as we can. So it's a little bit tricky. I'm gonna be taking Tally and maybe Tally and Caden as a good crew. We can get both of their pistol trainings going, so they're not just going willy-nilly with their other weapons. Whoops. Here we go. I'm also gonna do a couple things to make sure that our squad mates don't accidentally kill anybody. But we'll go ahead and wipe out all the other stuff before heading over to the base. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You powered the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Chohe's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. We are consistently getting 9s now, so we are set up really nicely to get 10s before the end game. Oh god. Oh god. I guess I should have seen that coming, but it still scared me either way. Okay, no tentacles yet. I literally thought to myself, why is there an X here? I don't remember seeing one on the map. But the whole X on the map plus really flat surface area didn't cue me into a potential Thresher Maw fight somehow. Come on out, come on. What the? Where'd he go? Okay! I thought he like disappeared. What the heck? At least it like saved our progress. Okay, here we go. Here's the tentacles. Doing pretty well here. This might be the last Thresher Maw we fight in this playthrough. And he is definitely the weirdest one we faced off against so far. Did I miss? I think I just missed him. Okay, next time he comes up, he's done for. Gotcha. Yeah, just the amount of XP we've gotten. Crazy.
On my way.
Alright, before we head in, let me go ahead and go to our gameplay options here. I'm gonna go to squad power usage, defensive only. That way they're not, you know, throwing out biotic attacks or tech attacks that just blow them up, you know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and keep it like that. We should be good. If it autosaves in here, then I'm not going to bother saving. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Okay, so we can save. I'm going to go ahead and just save up here. And we're going to get our pistol out for sure. Don't want to be blowing them up with my awesome high explosive rounds. Alright, pistols only. Remember, no Russian. We do have to kill people, but we want to make sure we don't accidentally kill the civilians. I don't quite remember the story. I know Admiral Hackett explained it when he gave us the mission, but again, it's nothing too important. Okay, biotic terrorists we can kill. Those are fair game, though. I hope, does it count if we kill? You know what, I'm gonna switch to my shotgun. I trust myself to, oh my god, I'm like stuck in the geometry. I can't get out. I literally can't get out. I can't crouch, I literally can't do anything.
I gotta be more careful.
Okay, here we go. I think it's similar to Pharaoh's when we were trying to save the colonists. I think it scales depending on how much we, or how many researchers we accidentally kill. Oh my god, this is the girl that messed us up. See, they just killed a guy. That wasn't us. Oh, can't shoot her because she's like right next to somebody. Cleared the facility. Civilian losses were tolerable. Oh, man. Okay, so I do think we lost some civilians, but honestly, a lot of that was out of my power. I'm not about to, like, grind out this, you know, super low level, not low level, but, again, this side mission, it's a side mission for a reason. It's really not that important, so it's not like Pharos. Like, if we accidentally killed somebody on Pharos, I'm restarting that, you know what I'm saying? But for this one, it's like, I mean, I don't think I killed anybody. I think the biotic terrorists killed some civilians. There's really not much I can do about that. I killed them as fast as I could. You know, if I reloaded and tried enough, I probably could clear this without getting anybody killed. But it's just a lot of it's just up to chance. You know what I mean? So I'm not too bothered by it. So I'll make sure that we get all of the loot in here before we head out. But that's it, guys. That is all of the side missions we are going to be doing in this playthrough of Mass Effect 1. So a round of applause, kids cheering audio in the background. So really all we have to do now is just a lot of fun stuff. Not that we haven't been having fun, but you know, I would rather do a main story mission or the DLC mission, you know, than some of the side missions, especially ones like this where it's just kind of like, eh. So we are going to be heading up to the Normandy in a moment here. And we'll go ahead and start the X57 Bring Down the Sky DLC. Exciting stuff, guys. It honestly feels good to finally be at this point, guys. No more side missions, man. No more side missions. So let's cap off this episode by doing the X57 Bring Down the Sky DLC. It's been marked ever since we started this game, really. Asteroid X57 in the Exodus cluster. Heading to Asgard. So this is a DLC solar system, obviously. If I remember correctly, this DLC was released pretty significantly after the first iteration of the original game was released. So it's one of those DLC in Mass Effect that it's kind of, you can play it in the middle of the story and have it, you know, fit somewhat chronologically. But I do believe it's better off to, like, story-wise, to do this post defeating Saren, just because I feel like this event's kind of big and it serves as like somewhat of a distraction to the main story, I feel. But it's still, you know, again, it still fits if you do it in the middle of the main story. It's kind of similar to the Arrival DLC in that sense, although not to that extent. But similarly to Arrival in Mass Effect 2, like Arrival makes more sense, I feel, story-wise to do after the suicide mission. But if you want maximum like XP and morality and things like that, then you do it somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean? So with the Bring Down the Sky DLC, I do feel it makes more sense story-wise to do post the main story. But, you know, we want to get all the rewards possible before, you know, starting Virmire, which signifies the end game in my opinion. And this DLC is known for having the reward, I believe, of the Colossus armor. So that's definitely what we want. We want the best armor in the game. So that's my main reason for doing this before Virmire. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We'll go ahead and read this. X57 is a metallic asteroid originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X57, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 have been lost. The fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. That is no bueno, but we're going to go ahead and help him out. I'm going to go ahead and take Rex and Caden. The main reason I'm taking these two in particular, I can't exactly say, just because I said I would try not to spoil anything when it comes to my decisions, which, in stating, kind of does spoil my decisions if you've beaten this game already. But I'm going to keep to that, just for the fun of it. But there are also reasons unrelated to that, mainly that Rex is an intimidating presence, and, you know, there are some parts here where I like to have the muscle behind me to be intimidating as well. And Kaidan is also a human, and we are facing off against Batarians, which are known for hating humans. So it makes sense to take Kaidan in that sense. Let's go ahead and finally land on this dang asteroid and save Terra Nova.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling Asteroid X57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me?
That visual looks
You
great.
haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die.
I think this girl's name is Bowman. Kate Bowman, I think. Casey Bowman? I don't remember. But this is actually just a bougie Mako mission, honestly. You have a main objective, right? And then you have some side stuff you can do as well. So, but this DLC was made in the like the devs wanted to listen to player feedback, and one of the big pieces of feedback they were receiving from players was that terrains on the Mako mission were just unnecessarily hard to navigate. And I believe I've mentioned that, actually. So what did they do? They made it. They made the mountainsides not as steep. You know what I mean? Logic Arrest Tool 9. Oh my god, I freaking love this DLC. Like, what's the point of doing this DLC post the main story if you're gonna get all this good stuff you could use during the main story? You know what I mean? Dude, that's so awesome. I can't use it, but, you know, Tally or someone will really appreciate that. So to finish my previous thought real quick, they added more, you know, cinematic visuals to make it more immersive, you know, and that's kind of built upon in the sequels, where the side missions aren't just repetitive this and that. You know, they have quick little clips and cinematics and things like that. You know, there's just a bunch of things they've considered when making this DLC. So although in the grand scheme of things it's not the best DLC, it doesn't have that big of an impact on the overarching narrative. You know, the gameplay progression is pretty predictable with the Mako and things like that. It's still a fun DLC in my opinion, and it stands out definitely among, if you classify this as a Mass Effect 1 side mission, it's clearly the best in my opinion. So we're gonna have fun doing this. But just like with every Mako mission, there's a side objective, and it is finding the bodies of the dead scientists / engineers on the team that was here. They were all murked by Batarian terrorists, so this is the first one. This victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered only to be executed by his sadistic captors. And this DLC is the first and only time we encounter Batarians in this game, which is pretty interesting. Survey Station 3, final entry, logged by engineer G. Mendel, which is who we just found. The central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about single points of failure. I'm surprised our surface comms work half as well as they do. When Slosh shows up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. So that hints that there's a transmission tower that might help us locate other points of interest, which we're going to go head over to. Is it marked on the map, actually? Yeah, it's right here. Transmission tower. So these exclamation points are our main objectives, the fusion torches, and then that's the main facility. So we just hit each of these fusion torches. The interior is very similar to a lot of Mako missions, and then we head to the main facility, which is a unique design. So let's go ahead and head over to this tower first. Oh, that's right, we got heavy turrets are going to be shooting at us.
Direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm continuing. Go.
Okay, yeah, it is Kate Bowman. Her life is actually in your hands, not just story-wise, gameplay-wise as well. Depending on your choices, you can save her or let her die. But you already know what I'm gonna do. So, alright, here's the transmission tower. I'm just gonna use Omnigel. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations has been restored. Survey station locations are now shown on your map. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, yeah, so here is survey station 1, 2, is this 3? Yeah, okay. So we found the body of 1. Let me see, I forget how many. Okay, only 2. There are 3 engineers missing on the surface of X57. Mendel, or Himes, Mendel, and Montoya. If they're alive, they need to be rescued. If they're not, someone should be told where they are. So we already found 1 of them, which means we only have to hit the other 2 stations, which is nice. And I'm actually going to hit the first torch first, because we find the person in here that we have to report the dead bodies to anyway. So he kind of formally gives us the side mission. So I'll go ahead and hit this first fusion torch. Gotta get rid of these pesky turrets first. And you can't just snipe them from a long distance, right? That's another addition they made to make the Mako mission a little bit more challenging. You have to get right up close to them before their defenses drop. Doesn't really make a difference though. We still handle them like any other turrets. Come on, there we go. As long as you keep moving, you won't take too much damage. That was pretty good tracking. By average Rose standards. Which are not remarkably high, if you're unfamiliar with me. This is the last one. Oh, completely missed that one. There we go. Cool. Alright. First one is ready, or first station is ready. You can see the cool little fusion torch. That looks basically the same. A little bit nicer detail, I feel. But either way, good stuff. Let's go ahead and head in here and save. I honestly don't remember his name, but he's one of the scientists here. Okay, let's go ahead and ready our weapons. I'm gonna keep my, well actually let's keep our shotgun out. I was gonna say I was gonna switch, but we're gonna have some Varen charging at us in here, and we're gonna see our first sight of Batarians. Is it bad to say they're ugly? Is that insensitive?
Check! Check!
Oh, come on, come on. Come on, this shotgun. Is there someone right next to us? Guess not. Let's blow up that fuel tank. Ooh, okay, so I did something off screen that I am now, oh wait, no, it's still the same. I thought I took off one of these frictionless materials, but we're good, we're good. I'm not sure why that just overheated so easily. Did I get hit by a tech power or something? Yeah, I think I got hit by a tech power that overheated my weapon. I was confused because I spent a, ooh, okay, that is not good at all. Get our shields back up. Who hit me with that? Okay, let's go ahead and switch weapons. You know what, I'll take a sniper. It's not the best, but they're really long range. I meant to switch to my pistol, which I am now going to do.
All patched up.
I was debating on, for a while off screen, whether I should sacrifice one of the frictionless materials for more damage or something. But now I am glad I didn't, because I don't think... Ooh, this pistol's really nice. I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Alright, last one. Cool. Okay, okay. handled that. Let's go ahead and grab these upgrades, if there are any. They look like they're teasing me. These are all lockers we usually are able to open. Oh, okay. Nothing. That's alright. That's alright. So at each of these torch stations, there's going to be a little cutscene slash dialogue we have with Kate Bowman, who's our friend on the inside, so to speak. I'm going to grab some grenades. So again, the story's not complicated here. There's a Batarian. We are getting 10s more frequently now, by the way, so I'm really happy about that. We should get the Colossus 10, which is the best armor in the game. A lot of people don't think that the Colossus is the best armor, but overall its stats are the best. It doesn't have the straight up best in every category though. The Predator armor, which I'm currently wearing, does have some stats that are better, but overall the Colossus is the best. Like Rex has Colossus armor on right now. He's not going to be changing for the rest of the game, so yeah, let's go ahead and head in here. Again, this was taken over by Batarian terrorists, and there are some surviving human people here that we're going to try to save, basically. So it's very straightforward. Like, they hardly put up a fight when it comes to stopping us turning down these torches, or turning off the torches, so. Pretty sure once we finish hacking this, a cutscene will play where we will see Kate.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday
there she
by
is.
Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Alright, Kate, we are on our way. Yeah, this asteroid was being used as a resource for Terra Nova, as we read in the description of this location. So the Batarians were kind of smart with it. They kind of took over the asteroid since it had all the utility to turn it into a terror weapon. So yeah, that's why we found ourselves here. Once we open this, we're going to meet another friend on the inside.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion... There are 4 million people down there, Shepard.
That's crazy.
My family. They live in Aronis. My kids.
4 million people could die in less than 4 hours.
Good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blast.
Yeah, we'll see those in a second.
We'll set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot.
You set them.
There are one last. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those.
Any idea where?
They were running check. Easiest thing would be to tap into the
this is that side mission.
on the surface. The equipment stations. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
They are being held hostage at the main facility. Tell them about Kate.
Bowman contacted me.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
So let's go ahead and just read these two, or listen to these two for context.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard. It took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Pretty sure if you have Tally with you, she makes a comment. Okay, I think that's it.
Find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you.
Yeah, I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck.
Okay, so now we have all the context and information we need to finish this DLC. We'll go ahead and find the second scientist. No point in going too out of our way. We'll be able to find them all. Like, you know, usually I like just doing all the side stuff first before progressing, but as long as we do it before the main facility, we're okay. We'll go ahead and head here first, find our second scientist, and then I probably want to do the next 2 fusion torches, then get the final scientist, and then head to the main facility. I feel like that's a pretty natural way to go about this. There's an anomaly up here. It's like a radio station or something. I never really quite understood the need for this, but we'll go ahead and just check it out anyway. Look at that. Looks really nice. Again, like, you just don't get those types of visuals in the first game if it's not a main story, you know what I mean? Okay. If you wanted to read that, you could pause it, but I still just never understood the point of having that there. Maybe I'm just missing it, but we'll go ahead and keep on moving towards the second scientist. I'm pretty sure finding our friends' scientist buddies is required to get the special reward at the end of this DLC. So even more incentive to go ahead and head over here. And if I remember correctly, there are 4 potential rewards you can get. 3 of them he calls high-level armor, and it's basically... What? I do not remember that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Maybe he was sensing the enemies at the next fusion torch. Severe burns and show signs of major concussive trauma. Mercifully, the explosion would have killed her instantaneously.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Really grim. Really grim, but we will avenge these brave souls. But yeah, the 3 pieces of armor are just light, medium, or heavy. You know, they wanted to give people the options depending on what class they are, right? So those are 3 of the 4 rewards, and the final reward is pretty interesting. It's a really powerful Omnitool, which I believe you can only get if you have high enough Paragon or Intimidate. I could be wrong in that regard, but I'm pretty sure you need to pass a check to even ask for the Omnitool, because it's the guy's own personal Omnitool, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, so those are the 4 rewards, and if I was playing like a engineer or a like a sentinel, right? I think that's what they're called, or an infiltrator with tech abilities, I'd obviously want the Omnitool the most. But obviously, since we're just a Vanguard, the better the armor is that we're wearing, the easier it's gonna be to get in. So, anyway, we're at the second fusion torch, and you can kind of see the perimeter marked off, which signifies the danger zone, which we're gonna actively avoid. We can't drive the Mako in, or else we're gonna get blown to smithereens. You know, you can kind of see the little blasting caps. You can't get in with the Mako, you just die instantaneously. But as you see, it's a bit lighter in the back, so I always like approaching the back side first. So we're gonna get these turrets first. I'm just gonna tank the damage, honestly. Okay.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on.
And I'm also pretty... look at all the blasting caps on the map, that's funny. I'm pretty sure that enemies are going to come out as well once we get close enough. But we can walk through as long as we're careful.
All kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing.
So once you enter, it adds a little proximity detection. It has to get completely full for you to die. And I'm now realizing they may have added some changes? Or am I just forgetting? I also don't remember them being as noticeable. But again, I could just be forgetting. It's been a while since I've done this specific DLC. Okay. We should be able to go through these two. Cool. See, and we've already made it to the facility, so instead of trying to go via the front side. And the enemies conveniently come around the corner here, I think. Unless they're smart about it. So it makes fighting these guys a bit easier too, approaching from the back. They like all have immunity. A little inconvenient for us. Oh, he's got a rocket. I really like this pistol. Like, it's like not overheating at all. Like, I'm firing as fast as possible. And there's no logical reason I would ever need to fire this much at a single target this fast. So, really cool. Alright, just go ahead and bypass that. So yeah, we're good to go. We can now drive up with a Mako, but I'm just gonna... You know what? Let's just go ahead and bring him up. I changed my mind. There's no point in, like, going back there, like, you know, once, if we're gonna do that anyway, by not moving it, so... Head on in here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my shotgun. Our boys are using their best weapons. Go ahead and do this.
Attack!
Just seeing, but fighting against Batarians is giving me like real Mass Effect 2 vibes. So it's like teasing me, getting me excited for the sequel. Yeah, I've definitely been hit with an overheat. Okay, if my aim was better, we would have got that. He's almost dead. Oh, Rex, watch out. Rex, get your fat butt out of the way. Killed him. There's just drones left? Alright, Caden, you're the one with the tech abilities. Let's go ahead and head up. Oh my gosh, this thing. Are they getting spawned? I feel like they're getting spawned. Yeah, they're spawning here. All clear. Oh, what was that shot? Way off. Gonna override this. Oh, just kidding. I think that's my first failure this entire game. Cool. How much Omnigel do we even have? No, hold on, I'm gonna take all that. So yeah, we still have 143. On my last session, instead of selling all of my junk items, I just converted them all into Omnigel, so I had like 300 Omnigel. Alright. Next Kate conversation.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
So this is when they murk her brother in front of her. Getting really grim, really serious. Balak.
Who's shutting down the torches?
She could have just told him.
I won't ask you.
Saved his life. I mean, they may have just shot him anyway. But she made a tough choice. Not to talk. To hold on to hope that we're gonna save them all, so... I don't know. It's her brother, though. I really wish she would have just said something, but... we'll make sure no one else has to die. So, I think that's it. There's no conversation at the end of this one. We can go ahead and just head on out. But Balak is the main leader here. And there's 2 points in Mass Effect 3 where we encounter Batarians we've met before. And I can't remember which one is which. But, Balak does make an appearance in Mass Effect 3. As does the Batarian, a Batarian that was pissed off about the Arrival DLC at the end of Mass Effect 2. So I just don't remember which one was which. One of them like comes up to you in the refugee camp, and like holds a gun to your head, and then the other is like dying, and you like pull his life support or something. So I forget which one is which. If I had to guess, I would say Balak is the one that comes up to you and puts a gun to your head, and then you talk him out, and you actually convince him to lend Batarian aid to the war effort, so you get war assets from him. So this is the last fusion torch. We're gonna go ahead and do this, and before heading to the main final part, we're gonna find the last scientist. So let's clear these turrets real quick. Wow, I'm not even gonna comment on that. No comment. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Okay, now we're taking actual damage. I think we're okay though. We're fine. I'm not gonna use Omnigel to heal her or anything crazy like that. Like, who would use Omnigel to heal the Mako? Oh, gotta level up. We're actually half health. Maybe I should actually use Omnigel. Would be my first time. Okay, let's see if when we respawn back out here, if it'll give us our health back. But we'll go ahead and head into the final facility.
Release the Baron!
I think that was, I think Caden has Snowblind around, so that's pretty good for him. I always just give like unique ammo like that to teammates just to make them that more capable in combat. But I still can't get over how this shotgun just demolishes anything up close. As a shotgun should, but still. Like, if you look at the previous episodes before I had high explosive rounds, like, it would still take a few shots to kill a husk. You know what I mean? But with this, like, everything dies in one hit if I can be accurate up close with it. Like, imagine if we brought, like, Liara and Rex. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be getting any of this good stuff. Kessler 10. Got an 8 there. Kind of evened itself out. At the end of this one, though, we get confronted by Balak's second in command. And since we have enough charm, we're going to be able to not turn him against Balak, but convince him to stop helping him. So we'll go ahead and turn this last one off. Cool. Yeah, so no conversation with Kate, and you're like, what? But then you head down here, and it's like a bunch of Batarians in your way.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Charn.
Don't.
Gonna charn.
We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Attack him.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question.
I had a bad feeling about this from the moment.
This guy's like stretching his neck in the background.
Dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Forget about him.
Second in command. Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go.
He does nothing.
Off this rock.
He literally does nothing. So I don't know. Balak again is another character that was really talked up, but he literally does nothing. I mean, not what. At least he doesn't do anything when we encounter him. You know, he did a lot. Obviously, like he was. If it weren't for us, he'd kill 4 million people. So I'm not trying to talk down Balak's evilness, but let's just say once Commander shows up, he doesn't do much. Because she's Commander Shepard. Come on now. I will say I really like the look of the Predator armor and how green it is with our red hair. I don't know. I just feel like aesthetically that looks really, really cool. But we're going to be replacing that green with a black and red. So not too many complaints there. Before I head to the main facility, go ahead and upgrade. Get our barrier specialization. Did I accidentally? No, I think I was working towards advanced barrier or master barrier. Increases barrier strength. Okay, so this just even further specializes our barrier. I'll have to make sure I use that as much as possible. Caden's already just looking amazing, so I don't really doesn't really. Let's give him a defensive master ability, and then Rex will give him his master throw. Looking really good. We'll head to this scientist, the final scientist here, and then hit the main facility. So this one's a bit more tedious. We go here and there's no body to be found. Ooh, hard decryption. Hopefully this will be some good stuff. Okay, bunch of 9s, I'll take it. Okay, so I get ambushed here. Come on, guys. Okay. A bit more tedious because we gotta like follow these footprints, but I'm pretty sure once you examine them once, you can find the body. I don't even know if it's necessary to examine the footprints, but we already know where it is, so we're just gonna drive straight to them. Like we would have had to like walk that entire way, looking for footprints and whatnot. But Montoya's right here. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment in a service pack. And we got a Polaris 9. Really amazing stuff. Actually want to take a look at that. Let's go to Caden. Yeah, we got the Logic Arrest tool and the Polaris 9. Amazing Omnitools for our tech squad mates. Our team is going to be so stacked for Vermeer, dude. Because I do try to take all of them at least once in Vermeer. So I like having them, every single squad mate just ready for battle. Wait, why are we heading back here? We're done. Journal. Yep, missing engineers is complete. So all that's left is to confront Balak at the main facility. So let's go ahead and drive over there now. So this main facility is a bit more difficult on the outside because the turrets not only have those shields up until you get close to them, but they're also moving. So a bit more difficult. It's gonna really test out my already not so good aim. But there's some stationary ones, apparently. In my mind, they were all moving, but I guess not. Okay. Obviously, let's go for the stationary ones first. less turrets there are, the less damage we can take. Get the easy ones first. Okay, so let's get these. A real easy way to do this, though, is to just line yourself up with its motion. Make it easier to hit them.
Nope.
Oh, Mako's falling down. Cool. Alright, turrets dealt with. Let's head on in and save Kate and the other scientists/engineers. I like the design of this final area, but I just don't think Mass Effect 1's combat can use well-designed areas like this to its maximum potential, because the enemies, they just like float around and they stay still and whatnot. Did I kill that guy? Oh my god. It's gonna be here. Come on. Like, if they don't die, they're getting sent flying. Either way. Like, I can't wait to get my hands on the Spectre Master Gear shotgun. The sound didn't even register on that shot. All these guys are still coming out of... oh, hold on. They overloaded my abilities. Can't use them. Oh! Okay. In trouble. Get him, Rex. Where you looking at, buddy? Alright, I gotta switch back. This shotgun is carrying me. Alright, up our shields again. And let's go with barrier. They were on the attack, but now let's turn it back around.
You humans.
There he is.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Valak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Vakarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
So he blames humans for taking all their stuff,
They didn't do
which
anything
wasn't
to you
technically
or the
theirs in the
Batarians.
first place.
Didn't do anything, aside from
Yeah, it could have been our. Well, it could have been ours too, and we were the ones that colonized it. So I'm not sure why you're so salty.
We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The council.
And the Batarians have been around way longer than humans in terms of, you know, being a council species.
You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Or Citadel species, I guess, is better, is more accurate.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to...
They always think there's no other options other than resorting to
That's why we
just becoming a mass murderer. Not sure how that makes sense in their head, but alright.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the council, hoping...
Oh, yeah, he just referenced our pre-service history, I believe.
You got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough!
See, and as soon as we speak the truth, he's like, I don't want to hear it.
You just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath.
Just deluded. Absolutely
If you want your
deluded.
friends to live, suggest you step aside.
So attacking him is obviously the renegade option. He doesn't get away, but we lose all the hostages. And you get a bunch of renegade. Let him go, he genuinely does escape, like I said, and he doesn't come back until Mass Effect 3. But letting him go, we get to save the hostages, get our Colossus 10 armor, and we also get war assets in Mass Effect 3. So I think the clear and obvious choice is letting him go.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer.
Alright, and so begins the final fight. He kind of just apparates out of existence, so yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and get these timers. It's just like the Eden Prime mission, but a bit more difficult. So let's head up the stairs here. The first one. I don't believe the charges, like disabling the charges instantly ends the encounter. I'm pretty sure you do have to kill all the enemies as well. But we're just gonna go ahead and head over to the charges first and just kill whoever's along the way. Just so we don't accidentally run out of time. Funnily enough, these charges are the exact same design as the Vermeer bomb, which is pretty interesting. Like we'll soon see my pick defending this bomb from the Geth while we fly away, and then they get blown up. Get the last one over here. Oh, it's on the second floor. Oh, I was wrong. You can go just get rid of the charges right away. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I remembered something wrong with this DLC.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
That introduction fight to that facility was harder than the final
I
fight.
should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Okay. I'm gonna be careful when skipping through this because I want to make sure I select the right reward.
Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, there's no other. He doesn't really show up at all, and it's hard. It's hard to do that in a game like this. Because what if you did kill him? Then if you made all this content for Balak to come up again, then all of that's lost. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that they don't really bring him back unless you save him, and then he shows up real quick in Mass Effect 3.
Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family.
How about that reward, Simon?
Before I go, I'd like to offer you something.
There you go.
Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items.
Please be Colossus 10. So yeah, we can charm to get his Omni tool. Oh, again, another thing I remembered wrong. There's 5 rewards you can get. You can get Quarian armor, since it is the rarest squad mate non-human armor. You can get some really nice Quarian armor for Tali. But Tali's already, she's good. She's good. I'm sure she won't mind us getting, I think medium armor, right? We can wear medium armor, right? Shoot, I forget if Vanguard's, okay, medium armor.
The medium armor sounds like a good bet.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing.
And tell him about his dead friends.
Yes, all of them.
Oh.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Oh, it's a 9. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That's alright. That is okay. I'm fine with that, though. I'm not. I am. I'm not. I'm fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's enough to get us through the end of the game. But the thing is, I think our current armor is better than the Colossus armor. Because, I don't know, man. Yeah, dude. Our current Predator armor is better. Dang. And no one else can wield medium armor. I mean, technically Ashley can, but I mean, she prefers heavy armor, you know, with her training and whatnot. It looks so nice though. Do I just take the nerf just for looks? I don't know, that's a pretty significant change though. Like, that's plus 90, if my math is right. Plus 90 minus 30, so an overall plus 60 in stats if we switch back to the Predator. But the Colossus is just so nice. I'm gonna switch to the Colossus armor. I'm just used to having Colossus at this point. I don't even remember when we got this Predator armor, but it's so good, isn't it? Like, I'm not gonna sell it or anything. I'll hold on to it. We honestly got really lucky by getting that Predator 9 as soon as we did. Yeah, I was really hoping we'd get the Colossus 10, but that's okay. I'm gonna wear the Colossus anyway, just because I think it looks a little bit better. But we'll still hold on to the Predator armor just in case we need it. But again, this Colossus 9 is still good enough to get us through the end of the game without any problems. So let's just go ahead and keep it, because it just does look really nice in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and talk to our scientist or intern friends. Okay.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides,
there's a lot of conversations we can have with her, but
your brother was the one Balak killed.
Yeah, he was the...
none of it really matters.
I sound ungrateful.
I understand.
Thank you.
Commander Shepard, with special tactics.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not
We'll go ahead and just skip through this. She's a nice girl, but again, all this is just fluff, just filler.
How did... It was... We'll get everything back to normal. I appreciate that, Commander.
Okay, and that's it. That is X57 done. They make us walk all the way back, so I guess I'll just do my little outro here. Guys, we have done a lot of amazing work. Not amazing enough to get us a Colossus 10. Yes, I'm still salty, but that's okay. Colossus 9 is still one of the best armors in the game. So guys, we are ready to tackle Virmire. We've done every side mission, everything possible with our background and whatnot. So I don't know, I'm really proud of us, and again, we're ready to beat Mass Effect 1. So let's just go ahead and head back to the Normandy. Alright guys, that is it. We are officially at the beginning of the end. Next episode, we are starting Virmire, where everything changes and sets us on the path to finally beat Mass Effect 1. It's been a really fun ride, as always with Mass Effect, and I can't wait to beat Mass Effect 1, and it all starts next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.